should you date your friend's ex? Okay, what if the situation is your brother's ex or something like that? Does it make it more complicated?
No, but not
Right of-
love. Not love. You can't control what the heart wants.
It's supposed off that feeling. The thing is
What if
when is the
not this
start?
be your soulmate? Now your soulmate with this. Hi guys.
Welcome.
Yes, welcome. Welcome back to Just Being Adultish.
Yeah.
We
We're supposed to start this episode by singing. It's been a while that you've been here.
at least they usually sing that. She know the
Okay.
that should be our
No,
resident.
no, you're supposed to sing.
You go sing at once now. Just sing.
I know you tell you that, you go
Let's
sing.
sing now. We've been away for a bit.
Yeah, life happened.
Yeah, so unfortunate event. The one we record last week.
Oh, it's part of life.
Guys, no matter how you plan, what if that law? I'm not feel like we don't always say anything that will go wrong will go wrong or what can go wrong. Anyway, we're back, Sha. That's the most important thing. And we're back with a fun story.
If you're seeing this, know that this one was successful.
Actually, it's true. Because the last one we had done like an hour happily, only to find out that the audio was not recorded. But it happens. It happens. So today's episode is one. I don't know if it's a fun story, but it's something you would most likely have an opinion on.
Okay.
It's one of these. Should I give you a hint or should I just read this?
Just read this.
Let me read it. Okay.
Maybe in forward story.
Okay. So this person posted. I'm trying to figure out if I'm the bad guy here.
Okay.
Here's the backstory. My guy Femi and this babe comes.
You say Femi again.
It's Femi.
Femi the last time.
I changed the name.
You still put Femi again.
No.
Wow. Let's Femi safe.
Okay. My guy Tochuku.
Leave her for Femi. The Femi this take.
Femi already get bad rep now. So
continue.
Maybe just leave her like that. Everybody already knows Femi to be in his hands.
So
my guy Femi and his babe Kamsi dated for almost a year. Proper relationship, not situationship. Okay. They were serious. She was at all our hangouts, came for his birthday weekend trip, and even posted soft couple content. You know how those people know. They broke up 2 years ago. They don't break up. And it wasn't messy. They just grew apart, or so we thought. Since then, Femi hasn't dated anyone seriously. But he's moved on publicly. And okay, but anytime her name comes up, his energy changes. He never talks badly about her, but you can tell he still reads her. Fast forward to now. Kamsi and I reconnected at a mutual friend's games night. I swear I didn't plan anything, but the conversation flowed. We started texting, then FaceTiming, and spending time together. Bro, we clicked, like really, really clicked. Not puppy love, not lust. Actual chemistry. Ease, joy, peace. It felt like everything should feel like. I held it in for a while. I tried to kill the vibe, but it was too real. So I told Femi. I sat him down, man to man. Told him I've been talking to her, and he started to look serious. He didn't say much, just, you knew that was my ex. There's a million girls in Lagos. But anyway, do what you want. Since then, the vibe has been off. He hasn't blocked me or confronted me, but he's distant, cold, and quiet. No, never post. Never posted. 2 nights ago, Kamsi showed me something. Femi messaged her. Late night, out of nowhere, after months of silence, he said, I've been thinking about you a lot lately. I still care. I regret how things ended. Can we talk? She did not reply. She showed it to me, said she wanted to be transparent. But bro, the message messed me up because I am now asking myself, Was I wrong all along? Or did I just fall in the middle of someone else's unfinished story?
Omo.
And even if she chooses me, will I always feel like I stole something that wasn't mine?
Wow.
What do you think?
Did you start this thing with Amadi Hustle?
It's not an
Oh,
amazing
okay,
household.
okay, okay.
There's no asshole yet here, but somebody will eventually become an asshole.
Boy.
Aha, I told you you'd have.
I don't even have. What's the question?
What
We
should he
should
do?
analyze the story.
Yes, let's analyze and figure out.
What should he do? Oh boy. Oh boy.
First of all,
Okay.
this bro code thing and sister code thing, is there a limit to it?
First, okay, let's start. Why do you think? Uh, I'm going to say, why do you think the bro code for the sister own makes sense?
Which one?
But like,
Is the same? It's not the same thing.
I know I'm starting from the sister because it's more like growing up and stuff. Like, if you like, if you have younger sisters, first, would you want your guy to date your younger sister? Yet,
That one is different.
I don't know how different it is. I have an elder
Different.
sister, right? Like, okay, I wouldn't say she's older than me, obviously. So, I think I met her boyfriends at that time, but it was like, I don't know. But I wouldn't really say I had an opinion about whether my friends. I would want that. I'd love them to date.
I mean, if the person is a chill person
The question
and
is, what is a chill person? Because you and your
okay, but
guys
you and the
would have
person
got-
are friends. No, but if you go know with your friend, they do.
Thank you. Like, now this thing, it depends, ja, because first, it depends on how close you and your guy be. And somehow you would even prefer if you know the person very well.
Yeah, okay. That one is family. Family is complex.
That family is complex. Family is complex.
That one, there's a lot of calculation
Family
that
is
will go into
complex.
that one.
But I'm sure you wouldn't mind if one of your guys wants to date your cousin.
No, you don't mind.
Most
I
times-
don't
most
mind the
times,
sister one. No. If I know saying a correct guy.
correct guy get different.
No, if you be friends with guy, we generally not correct guy. But when it comes to women, you know I ain't be. If you be friends with that kind of person.
From that point, is it like you're over like I say
Not be about
protective?
protect. You know your man now.
No, the thing is that you're not seeing your sisters. And I think you're not seeing your sister as somebody that can make her own decision.
No, she don't even make the decision. You know your man.
No, think about it's not the thing about you knowing your man. Because at the same time, what if your sister will just want to use her, leave her?
Oh, but man, she don't even start. Sef. This one, you don't go one set to that problem when you start.
No, you're even if it's a thing of problem, you go be like, "Shall I tell you?" But it's a thing of I really don't see how you're seeing it. It's as if like
That's what I'm telling you. No matter how you look at it, that shit I tell you.
what is that shall I tell you? It's a thing. Okay, if you be say as per guy, like you would easily say, "Oh, my guy could knock my sister." It might be a concept you don't want to think about.
No, if it's that one, I know sure I get you with that one.
Oh, okay.
But their personal
So, like I think if you don't have an issue with that one,
the issue I
then-
have with it is if me I know say this guy when it comes to women, now player or now person we say you need to do one place. There's no point.
I don't know where you're coming from.
You know, I already don't believe you can change someone if that doesn't want to change.
Okay.
So there's no need. I don't want the situation where we say normally now if I tell my guy, "Oh, I see this babe, oh," but I know if you tell her
Oh,
again.
okay. Okay. Oh, I can see where you're
I
coming
know if you
from.
tell her again based on this. I him now eat time will come out. I know we know if you just faji normally. I go dey observe him doings.
Oh, I get.
It's
that
too
makes
much
sense.
now.
Oh, okay.
So you understand? It's different if I don't know.
Oh, okay. I get where you're coming. That makes that makes sense. That makes sense. I did say maybe maybe your sister now, say maybe your sister don't tell say this guy now the pursue am, but say your sister don't like him. But now I don't know how you want to tell your guy say your sister don't like him, make it just come up body. But the guy
No,
still
that
dey
one I
pull.
no go pull hand. That one already no go area. So just leave her.
Imagine being in the middle of something where you say you don't want to be in the middle of, it's like, guy, which kind of problem?
I know you know say you do. Every time you come up, everybody knows say you don't want it.
Oh, okay. So as you were mentioning, the bro code. Oh boy, that is a difficult. And
I feel like there should be like a timeline to this thing
like
or context at least to it,
but
right?
from the context you mentioned, it's a long time. 2 years
Yes, two
is
years
two
is a
years
long
is a
time
long
now.
time. 2 years
2 years
is a
is a
long
long
time.
time
But
now.
regardless of the guy say he never really stay steady relationship, he don't do off on. And the only reason that guy, the Femi guy, is going back is
This
because of you now. So you don't enter the picture. Or as this other guy don't enter the picture now. So he can the maybe not the reason of everything we be say all the beautiful things and
could
stuff
have been.
that could have been. And the fact we be say maybe if they enter some kind gatherings, him now will they see the babe. I really don't even know the weird dynamics around the whole because even from the other guy's point of view, like his
Mm.
other friend is like,
No, usually it happens to be there's this awkwardness, right?
yeah,
Especially if she was always in the circle, like she did chill with the guys.
yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah.
going to feel weird. No matter how you want to avoid them, back talk go day. But you yourself, you don't see any other people.
Oh boy, oh boy.
There's this series I started watching recently. Uh, your neighbor, my neighbors and friends. I mean, my friends and neighbor. It's quite nice. It's a drama series.
Uh,
Then they want rich people estates, just community, and he caught his wife cheating.
okay.
But the person his wife was cheating on is his friend, and somehow, all of them still have to live together in the estate. So it's like that kind of thing. No matter what happens, it still comes up, right? Hey, of all the people you could have done this with, is my even if not joke. Where the one person go, me, na me did there. I go talk about a joke, but you self. But I think there should be a limit to it, right? Hey, the context matters. What do you mean that's where they say, no let your boyfriend stop you from
The
meeting
love
your
of life.
husband,
I mean, I'm meeting your
the
husband.
love of life. Because I think context matters and the situation around it matters. Another thing there is that, hey, I don't think you can satisfy everybody every time. Get times where you go need to either do your own thing, fuck everything else,
Yeah,
or
right.
consider others, be selfless.
Or
So,
selfish.
or selfish. Which one be selfless now?
Selfish. You know,
No, now selfless now the one way in this case now selfless will be put your own feeling aside and say, okay, Femi, go ahead.
okay.
Now,
Oh, okay. Or selfish. Fuck Femi. I do
uh,
what makes me
who the
happy.
hell is Femi?
Uh-huh.
But
Hmm.
even the Femi self, even the Femi now join singer, I feel like a conversation would have like been honest upfront about this thing would have set the pace or made everybody know where they are, as opposed to going later to go text the
To
babe.
go text the babe.
If at that time where the guy come after he tell her, there's this thing we do where we don't want make and do like I say with the third person waiting to do.
Uh,
You can't do that. Anyway, Sha, do your own, do what you want to do.
hmm. I think this the side of the story is that you start chatting with this babe, normal. You don't know where this thing they go.
Mm.
So it was like you're not going to bring it up because it might just be just
Yeah.
normal text, and then he escalates beyond that point. Then when he escalates beyond that point, you as the correct guy where he be, as the guy as the correct guy where he be, go meet him guy, say, see waiting this up. I don't know. Him meeting the guy, I don't think it was a thing of permission. I don't think he doesn't need to take
No, not be
permission from
permission, but
exactly. Exactly. So
courtesy, I
yeah,
be
I think yeah. It was just cause it's just like, hey, this is what is happening. It's not like it didn't just mean like it's not like I'm taking your permission. I'm asking you that should I go ahead.
Yeah.
But it's a thing of, hey,
This is the
actually, all of
situation
them
on
be
ground.
adults. See the situation on ground, though. I
Yeah, I get that because I mean it would hurt more if you hear am from another place randomly.
yes. But should it?
It would now. You would just feel like I'm talking from Femi's POV, especially if Femi and the guy say they chill, hang out normally,
Mm,
and he never came up. You go feel more of a betrayal now.
I feel you. get what you're
And
saying.
now you could just dey imagine say we dey go out all this while. You've been doing this and you never brought it up.
No, talk am.
You don't even come up once say, hey, but I mistakenly jammed this person. You just dey live your
Yeah.
life, they go, just the if you hurt more at that point. So I think yes, it's the right thing to hey, you have the conversation up front.
I still dey think am because it's a bit more complex because it's like there's a lot of things involved.
More breaker now.
I don't. I feel like there's a lot of things involved. The question is, should you? That one good question is, should you date your friend's ex? Okay, what if the situation is your brother's ex or something like that? Does it make it more complicated?
No,
Because I've heard.
that's why I say the context matters and timing is another important thing.
Yeah, I think the most important first is
Yes,
the timing.
timing. Because maybe more no break up today.
And 3 days
3
later,
days later,
3 days like the next day or the next 2 days.
then it is what it is.
Now you be the way for my downfall.
I mean, are you plotting?
I mean, are you plot am?
Now you go down the plot it down.
Yeah, I don't think the Femi guy should be to be vexed. And it's a shitty move for him to go and text the babe back.
Yeah.
It's a very shitty move for him to go and
Is it shitty or is it still fair game?
It's a shitty move. It's a shitty move. Because the other guy had the courtesy of coming to tell him. So the question is, why is he telling? Why is he going to text the babe?
Or why not just tell him up front, hey, I still have
feelings for this guy. I still get interest for the babe. Right? Oh, but he don't get any interest. Because he
no, if he still get now, you know how this is. Particularly, hey, maybe he has truly not moved on. Like the story said.
Yeah, I get that. So the question is, if she started seeing somebody else, would he have sent the message?
No, the difference there would be that, hey, this is outside my circle, right? And not be something why you know that kind of way we say. Okay. As far as say they see this thing, they feel like say I feel still gets hair. Because if it's outside, you might not see her that often. You just make peace with her. But the fact that it's still within the circle now changes the whole thing. You know, I'm gonna go karaoke now. I really just sit off for the vibe. I just do one outside. Song no go dey sweet me.
Song no go sweet again.
Nothing food no dey sweet. But I think he should have just told him to, hey, this is the situation. Either I'm not okay with it, or no be permission, no, but just talk am as it be. I'm not okay with this. I still have interest. I still have feelings. And then that way, it's easier for both of them or three of themselves to know how to navigate whatever they navigate from there. You get?
Yeah.
Because this way now, if you say no, they're okay with them, and you still go ahead with them, you know, say, hey, I'm not supposed to do anything where I go involve Femi and the babe, that kind, you know, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
I would not be doing a dinner thing now. Invite and come. Knowing fully well, say you go be awkward for him.
Yeah, I kind of think the girl has moved on, Seth.
But for her to tell,
the girl has moved on. So because and I'm sure she didn't see it as a problem because I know for some women is a thing. Like maybe they have two girlfriends now. The boyfriend breaks up with one of the friend, and the girlfriend goes to go and date the boyfriend. But I know that a lot of them might see it as a no-no.
A lot of people do.
Yeah, a lot of people see it as a no-no. See, as long as say you don't date this, my friend. So I think,
but which is a problem because all of us now Percy ex.
No, that is different. As you said, the context does matter.
Yeah.
Thank you. Because there's a lot of nuance to it.
Yes.
Because now you don't talk say or not be talk. As you mentioned, wait, time frame matters.
Yes, time frame matters. This is not 2 years. The story now 2 years.
2 years gap. 2 years gap.
But yeah, we might ask you a question. Okay. What if them in date together, serious relationship for 4 years before them break up for the 2 years? Does it change anything?
Actually, said that you're right. They were just 1 year in, and then broke up for 2 years.
So they spend more time apart
They've spent
than
more
they
time
spend
apart than they
together.
spent together. I okay. That's this your 4 years where you bring in now. Don't throw more content because imagine say you don't see the particular. You have been friends. This guy and the family don't be friends for a long time, and they've dated like for 5 years, and
Mm.
all those 5 years in they see him. I don't think it will make sense for the guy to go and date the girl. I don't know why, but I just kind of feel like, hey, he's supposed to, this person is not supposed to be your
But now
shape of.
love. Now love. You can't control what the heart wants.
He's supposed to offer that feeling. The thing is
What
when
if
is the
now this
start?
be your soulmate? Now your soulmate with this. If you miss this one, you don't miss out.
You don't miss an. No, I get you. I get you. I get you. Valid point. Actually, valid point because
Mm.
it's really not going to be easy on the girl's part also. But
Yeah.
I feel like the babe has already
No,
moved on.
one clear
Just
thing in
1 year.
this story. The babe has moved on.
Yeah, that's
That one
the
is
clear
clear.
thing. Yeah, she has moved
She has
on.
moved on.
She has moved on. So I don't think the guy. It's complicated, but I don't think the guy did anything wrong. The guy that is the Femi guy should have just swallowed his L and taken it like that.
Yeah, I think whatever the case itself, the it's just the conversation upfront is still very important.
Yeah, yeah.
But
I feel
let's
like
know what we're doing.
yeah, he did the other guy did
Yeah.
everything. What's his name again?
Not talking.
Not talking name. Okay, now the OP, Abi. Now the babe,
no,
now the
nah.
guy the dog story.
Now the guy did talk the story. Yeah. Femi na friend.
Na him friend.
Comes in at the babe.
Now the babe. Oh, okay. No, but I understand the dilemma the guy is going to be in. You know, you don't see this pop the balloon. Where is it as if you don't know what I talk about. Where the guy he get one babe we see, right? He carry the balloon, he get the babe we see. He like the babe, like everything about her, but he bust the balloon. So they got to ask him, why did you bust? And I said he saw her, he really liked her, but she feels like someone that he's going to be in competition with. Like, when they give her that balloon, they give her that balloon. The guy still there down. And the babe comes to tell her, say, I like you though. The guy say, yeah, I didn't like you too, but he don't already they lose from the play. The babe talk say he like her, he like her, but he don't already they feel say.
This is not a recent episode.
I don't know if it's recent.
But I said I watched this song. When you see Pop at the end.
Yeah, it's the people
because the other guy, one other guy vibe well.
Yeah.
Distance.
Yeah, yes.
I don't watch out now.
Exactly.
Why can't they blast me when I say
because I don't know what they talk
I
about.
don't they watch how the pop the balloon. Speaking of pop the balloon, right? This is totally unrelated. People pop balloon for very weird reasons.
I rarely watch it, so but I don't.
We were watching one the other day. The that alert on the most recent episode. And one of the first guys that came out here, I think he has been on the show before. This last one she did, a bunch of them have been on the show before. Okay. And they kept popping because of his height initially.
The guy's height.
The guy's height.
Okay.
He was about 5'9" or 5'10", I can't remember. But he got pissed off and then got defensive. From that side, a bad character, Sha. Okay. But I was thinking of the height thing, right? I think a lot of people are not being honest with themselves. The amount of people that are over 6 feet tall, it's not as much as you think.
5'9" is still tall now.
That's what I'm saying now. The amount of people, when they hear requirements for all these things.
You should say they know within 6 feet.
I don't think they.
Maybe they most likely don't know.
And then you hear somebody say, oh, I'm 5'4", but when I wear a heel, I'm not 5'9". I was thinking, depends where they pop, then the 5'9" already. If he can wear heel, he go reach 6'9". So I think people just pop for the wrong reason on those shows. And another thing there is, maybe that's not the reason why they pop. But that's the first thing that came to their mind.
Might not even be what they came to mind. Maybe the way thing come to their mind, they embarrassing for them.
And they'll just find one thing, just hold on to me.
Just say it for the fun of it and stuff.
Fair. Anyway, back to the story.
Yeah. So as we were saying, the other guy, the OP now, he's in a dilemma because I understand where it's coming from. The point of maybe he's really not looking at his friend at this point. Maybe he's doubting himself and he's doubting the commitment the girl is going to have to him.
Oh yeah, I think the last question.
That might be his doubt. You know what he said is that though the girl show him, so now he's now seen an obvious competition. the competition, which is somebody that.
But that's another thing,
What do you mean that?
Okafor's law. No,
Those
no, Okafor's law. Wait, you don't know Okafor's law?
are yeah.
Serious?
No.
Serious?
Have you not
Why?
hear like is it an actual law? I hear people say it a law, covers law,
Ah,
covers law.
wow, Google her. There's a Nigerian film one time, Shai, was
Yeah.
Okafor's law. Okay, it's a popular saying in Nigerian culture. It suggests that if a man and a woman have a particularly intimate or meaningful sexual encounter,
Okay.
it creates a magical pull that could lead them to reconnecting
Oh, okay.
automatically in the future. So potentially restarting or rekindling the relationship.
Oh, okay. I get what you're saying. That's all.
That's all.
Because there's really no how your mind is not going to because you need to like 100% trust this person and be like I trust that
Especially
this person is
if
not
their
going to
relationship did not end on a bad note.
Abi. Yeah, because so if you say, okay, this is what she's using to hold against this guy. Maybe it was terrible or he didn't
No,
do
no,
this. He
great
didn't do
guy.
that. Thank you.
Guy romantic pass you die.
There's no need. I don't know. No, this one now is insecurity at this point because, like, as you mentioned, the Okafor's law is like, oh my God, that's enough you come on that guy, man.
No fit to.
So if you did that guy's situation, what you go do? Because at this point, what if the girl sincerely does not want that guy? But now, this guy now don't carry this thought fully in head.
Oh, if I be the guy and I like the babe die, but I know say your papa.
So the every other thing, you just like the babe, say no, and nothing,
Babe,
nothing
dope,
spoil.
sexy, fine, my spec, good vibe, great sense of humor. Ha! But I don't tell you that. I don't know if you want to do again.
Yeah, so no, I know
At some point you'd have to trust your
no,
partner.
of course.
Because even that, okay, this is now one ex, so you know. If you go by Okafor's law, you know how many other ex we don't take the picture.
It's different.
You know different. That one even was fast. If I say you know,
okay,
you know who they do you.
You know your enemy.
That one you don't know whether for church, you get who she been dating.
Yeah.
For work. That one you know they there. But this one at least if you monitor very where is it?
I see that.
Where is it? And then it's okay. No, I just want to know. And then come. It monitor conversation.
Hey.
But then it's really tricky, Sha. Because I think another thing we need to consider is how close he is with the Femi.
But that's betrayal on Femi's part if they're very close. It's betrayal on Femi's part if they're very close.
For Femi to go and text the baby
Yes.
again. But Femi is considering him even linking up with the baby in the first place betrayal.
So who do you think betrayed the other person?
I don't know who betrayed.
To me, I feel like it's Femi.
That Femi fuck up.
Femi fuck up, but
Femi they reason say fuck up. We don't already fuck
no,
up.
Femi go the reason say, see, now my babe before. But your babe before is like 2 months ago, 1 month ago. But 2 years.
2 years is a long time.
Person not marry, born pikin.
Actually, 2 years is a long time.
If person died 2 years ago, they don't forget them. The memory could just they come when you see something we go make you remind you.
But people need even, a lot of people need even reach 2 years.
A lot of people need even reach 2 years, they don't forget.
Once the next person die after you, don't forget it.
Yeah, no. Because I think I see from the Femi's point is it feels like the other guy has betrayed him, but did he? That's the thing, did he betray him?
Okay, let's with everything we know now, if you're Femi, would you see it as a betrayal?
No. I would not actually. The question is no, that like my own assumption is like I don't have feelings for this person anymore. Like just let bygones be.
What they said was from the story, they said publicly Femi acts like he has moved on. But look, all of them know that he has not moved on.
If then if the guy knows say if the guy knows say Femi never move on from this babe and it's something that is obvious, do you think that it makes sense for the guy now
What's the
to
definition of
engage?
move on? Because some people they carry on with their life, and the one that got away is still the one that got away.
Like not move on. See, if you know person never move on from something, you would notice, most especially if you are close with that person. That person could they bring up that person in small conversation. If they bring them up once in a while.
What this guy said was, he doesn't talk bad about her, but anytime her name comes up, his mood changes a little bit.
Yeah, it might have been the movie don't change for thing of something that would have been.
But it's not.
Yeah, but it's not. That's what I'm saying.
So the babe don't move on now.
But like, do you get what I mean? Like, if somebody has not moved on from something,
you would know.
You would know because the person might just bring up.
So how long do you? So this situation now where we say you don't meet this babe, and I don't vibe well, very good. Like she's everything you're looking for. How long do you now have to wait for Femi to move on?
I don't think you have to wait for Femi to move on.
So what do you do?
But I think that first, if you feel say your guy never get over babe, you say then they come out with like you get what I mean. Like if he has not gotten over, you would know as your guy as the guy because once in a while, if you just bring him up, try.
Wait, but I don't date situation where we say an unplanned connection, something where you don't see coming, you know, plan them.
Yeah.
Pure coincidence lead to something, will lead to another something, will lead to another something.
Okay.
Like totally out of your control how it started.
Yeah.
But then you're now at the point where you realize that, hey, I actually like this person. Like this is not be vibes. I like this person.
So I think this happens happens. Like this is the way I would see it. For me is this, right? If I meet a girl for the first time, like I feel like we vibe, yeah, I can collect that person's number and then I see where that leads to. But then if it's somebody I know before, most especially somebody's ex, I don't think I'm going to move to the direction of taking this person's number because I just feel like, hey, if you don't vibe here, but I will just wait. Okay, let our paths cross again or like
that's
two
what
times.
I'm saying.
So, but if
this guy now, let's assume he didn't collect the number again.
Okay,
he already had the number, right?
Okay.
Because they say they're in the same friend group now. So let's just say he has the connect.
Okay.
And then conversation go where from there maybe after the party, say when he said you just text to check up, hey, did you get home safe, right? From there, somehow you guys ended up having a whole day conversation. It continued like that. The next thing you know, hey, I'm doing this thing this weekend. Oh, I'm going to be there too. You know how those things they be.
Yeah.
And then you will link up there again. And you just start, and before you know, you guys have spent 3 weeks doing this thing. Before you know, 2 months ago, and then you now realize that, hey,
okay, this is becoming serious.
Yeah, this is becoming something else. I like it. I like where this is going to. So you see, in this situation now, you know, from one's plan, say,
yeah.
Hey, now just a lot of things just align into
everything that wanted to align.
Just align. And now this now soulmates now. So because of Femi now, you all lose out of soulmate. Femi will do alright.
When Femi get that.
Hey, so we'll wrap up here. Don't need for long talk today. There's no one size fits all for this episode.
I think basically that's the main thing. Because it's like, as you said, your soulmates. You don't meet them, you say you don't meet them.
You don't meet them. But I say, tell Femi, I say, so what do we do now?
Not what do we,
what do you do now?
What do you do now?
What do you do now?
Because
clearly, I know what I'm doing. I think it's this week though. You just buy Femi beer, sit down that way.
Just tell him.
Just ask him about life first. Have
you?
But you know, say sometimes get a lot of things who don't feel control.
You know.
That being said,
very good. Get us to talk the story. So he go come tell you something we have way on plan. He be like, exactly.
Yeah. Now wait till they talk. I don't think there's a one size fits all, Sha.
True. Because, like as you said, there are people that might have that code as per, hey, your friend, my friend has dated you before. It's really naughty. Even if we vibe, I
Yeah.
will off that spark. And I don't think you're wrong also. And if you're the type that, hey, it's not like you don't send, but you feel like this is a good thing, and because the thing is that you've known this. To be honest, it's difficult to find people out there.
It is. Dating is hard, though.
Dating is difficult. It's really difficult to find people out there.
From
it's
pop the
always
balloon, I can tell you, dating is hard.
it's always it always seems easy because everybody they too shop. Most times when you see people outside, you're seeing like the best
A
version.
refined version, yeah.
Exactly. Like maybe that's the day that they wore one of their best clothes, or they did one of their best makeup, and they're in their best behavior. Or maybe that's one of the moments where something amazing happens. So they're like, throughout the day, I'm just going to be amazing. I'm just going to, so you might meet people in that con, and then you're like, boom. Until you can't realize it. Ah, boy, you don't see that trend. Chakam.
Check out. That's an exciting trend. I don't see some sweet ones.
I swear to God. Oh man, that's like one of the if they say I really don't jump into trend, but see that one.
I
that
don't see
one,
some
so
sweet ones.
I really like that one.
The way we say, yeah, you like girls that work out. Check out. Maybe later you tell me now, I say, you don't disrupt past me.
People are really creative.
When last do we have a good trend like this?
Actually,
normally, before now, we get one every month.
Yeah, the thing stopped for a while. I don't know what
Nigeria problem.
Nigeria problem really overshadowed a lot.
Yeah, problem too much. Very dark man and jump and all of those things with the fight. We'll get there.
So, yeah, sorry, as we're saying, seeing people, like meeting people for the first time, it's always very exciting.
Yeah.
You meet somebody, you say, this person am I expecting, without knowing jack shit about the person. You get then along the line, you can't realize, say, when this person there's this is it phobia? I don't know what they call it. Like when somebody's eating and that sound they make while they're eating.
I hate that shit, man.
It's serious. I really don't have a problem.
I don't understand why they make them.
Like when they try them. Exactly. So exactly. You feel see the person. I don't know, say that the floor that person get, and it's like, God of mercy. You know how when something they prepare you for body, but you don't know how you want to.
You don't know how to talk out.
Can you just eat? Can you just reduce it while you're eating?
You go ask about question. Like, do you chew when you're so?
So it's always, and I don't know if you've noticed, most times, most women, they feel more comfortable if they have somehow met you before.
Yes. Everybody does.
Yeah, okay.
Because without that first impression, time don't pass.
Thank you. Exactly. Maybe you go party for the first time, you don't see, you don't greet, and then you coincidentally meet the person. Maybe another kind of party. And then you guys just vibe. That kind of thing. Like, or maybe you go party and maybe just your friend, you have a female friend that maybe her friends come. They're more comfortable to dance with you or to hang out because they know that, okay, if your friend is comfortable with this person, it means that. Exactly. So dating, I think, is difficult shit. So when you don't see this, and he don't sabi this babe for like, in his defense, he has sabi the babe for 3 years.
I don't sure say during the time when they did, let me go down tell her some bad thing about the babe. No mind.
Exactly. If it be, I don't tell her good things. So I didn't say the babe sabi and say, I don't see anything they want to throw at me anymore.
I mean, I've heard it all. But I think ultimately, no matter what the situation is, being upfront about it first is a good start.
Yes.
Then how the individual parties decide to handle it after that is their business. Because I've told you, like, I'm not hiding it from you. It will feel weird if we're hiding it. Then it now starts to feel like it's wrong.
True. Even if it's not wrong.
Even if it's not wrong.
Yeah.
Just the fact that we're hiding it. When people even hear it, say, I no tell them. Wow, people, they do things. But in reality, it probably wasn't even anything wrong.
Yeah, probably.
Just the fact that you followed it like that. You know that the way you do something bad, nobody knows. Say you don't do it. When you can't see two people they talk, they look you. You might go just tell you say, upon me, this will they talk about. That's the same feeling you go get.
Yeah.
Every time you see Femi, you just
Yeah.
one cool go just enter your body. Life one are supposed to enjoy and I know they enjoy them again. So I think it's better to have the conversation up front.
Mm.
However, Femi wants to take it, he takes it like that.
Takes it like that.
The difference is that moving forward, everybody knows how to handle the situation.
Yeah.
If Femi takes it as a betrayal, okay, no problem. If you think it's worth it, if you think the babe is worth it, you know, say, hey, my relationship with Femi, don't hit small, key leg. Small boundaries go dey. We fit chill as a group, but then you get certain things where you know go meet Femi for. You go just say, hey, this guy don't already feel like say I betray him.
Yeah, true.
If you know they comfortable with him, and Femi tell you say, no, they comfortable with him. Hey, you know, say okay, my own peace.
Means they
follow the other 100 million babe now.
How?
You know, say Femi tell us say 100 million babe dey Lagos, I be 1 million babe dey Lagos.
That's you go dey do your things for far. You don't go mention this stuff with them now.
You don't feel do your thing for far now. If you dey uncomfortable with them, there's no point now.
Okay, I get what
that one, if you want to do your thing, you guys own am say, boy,
you're right.
Now which are they do with this? If you don't like it, no problem.
No problem. I just tell you.
When it comes to this, we'll respect each other. You know, do this thing finish. Femi tell you say, you know, they okay. You still go ahead. Next day, Femi invite you on, I can't take pepper soup and cook for us. You go.
Make who go take. He's waiting. And he's I didn't come.
But they do ask party. But sure, now you say no one. Reach there, only you did. See what happen. Say you come early, they never start.
Yeah, never start.
But if you just take that, and you chop up, whatever happens, you deserve it.
You really deserve it. I was okay. No one might come. Make I just pick up something that side.
Just that.
It go be.
Till the rest of the party will come. You see that video where the boss? I know they're not skater. Okay. But then like 3 guys on the back of the bus, inside the bus.
Okay.
Then the vibe, they do something, they go. And then they drink beer for bottle. So one of the guys with me, he gonna need to go front to do something, but he leave him beer there go. When he come back, he no drink the beer. He take the beer, mix it with the other 2 people drink. Pour inside the other drink. They keep the minute drink the best before you drink it. He didn't say anything though. He don't talk anything though. But you know where he did, you know who he did with. I don't think tip of the week. What's
don't let your
boyfriend stop you from finding your love of your life.
Exactly.
That's a good tip. What else? Oh, grown-ups conversations. They're not always easy to have, but
true.
They're important.
I think that's like the most important thing, as you mentioned, is to be honest, you know, see sometimes even as adults, to get things where you say with you. I think that's what something like I'm just trying to be imbibe. It's like, you know, if you do me anything at this point of my life, why? Like
really, you know, if you do me anything.
Yeah, like anything is like, you know, sometimes there's this impulse to want to lie to somebody simply because it's like, but if you just say it as it is, so it might not really be a big deal. I'm thinking of something right now. Okay, there's this assignment I'm doing. So we were supposed to like give reports every day. I wanted to lie in the report that, okay, because there's really no way for you to verify the stuff I've done. So it's just basically me being true to myself. I was like,
why?
Honestly, why? I just write exactly what I do. See, there was one part I was like, life happened. I was not able to commit to this thing, but I look forward to doing this stuff today. Like, it's like, basically that's
honestly, except that's it. Sometimes that's all. I feel like sometimes that we they put too much pressure on ourselves on things, particularly if you get very active brain and all of those things. So your mind could just escalate situation where you're not supposed to be big deal.
True.
Even this whole thing now, it's not even supposed to be that
To
much
be
of a
honest,
big
it's
deal.
really not supposed to be.
Because not like say the babe see they interested in the family.
Like
She don't
that,
move
in
on.
fact, that is
So there's only one outcome.
that's like the first thing that the family guy is supposed to say, okay, you know whether she don't move on. If you say, I don't even know. In fact, it doesn't need to ask that person. You don't need to ask that person actually, because the fact we be saying him can't tell him,
yeah,
and knowing the whole this thing will happen, it's like the family guy is supposed to move on. So it's like, yeah,
well, that's it for today.
yeah.
If you've been in this situation, either you are Femi or Kamsi or
Opi.
Opi, let us know how you handled it or what you would do if you're in this situation.
Yeah. Or tell us how you handled your own situation.
Let's know. You never know when we'll need it.
You know?
What else?
Be like the hide update.
I beg no hide update. More no. Maybe they're not gonna invite you, maybe you can't take beer. What else? About your work.
Yeah, okay. Thank you very much for listening to today's episode. Next episode, Dean is going to sing for us. If you want Dean to sing, comment, like, share. How many subscribers we did that?
I don't know.
Okay, please, let's double what we have. Dean will sing once we double it.
Stay tuned.
Yep. For Dean
if you don't double it, Frank will sing.
Guy, timeline day.
Next episode. I said next episode. Alright, guys. Peace.